Felicia wanted to share a recent thing that she went to, the experience that she went to recently, and I'll let her speak with her own words here because. So what happened that you wanted to talk to us about?
So because my work, I don't know why, but I do, and I'm not going to go into it, but they like to do fun things every once in a while. So we took a team field trip to the movies.
The bastards.
And I know, right? No, the company I work for is so, I don't even know, man. It's delightful. I'm pretty sure they're evil because it's such a wonderful place to work.
You work for Hank Scorpio.
Yeah. Speaking of evil corporations, we went to see The Circle in theaters. And now I want to point out, I was actually excited for this film. I thought it was going to be a wonderful, challenging sci-fi film in the near future that was going to have us look inward at ourselves and, good sci-fi.
Because come on, Tom
Ex
Hanks,
Machina, Emma Watson,
John Boyega,
Patton Oswalt.
Oh, Patton Oswalt's in it too. Fuck, yeah. I want to see this.
Right?
Just with the cast,
Yeah, the cast is fucking fantastic. Emma Watson plays your lead. All right, so I'm gonna do a quick just review of it. So we start off with Emma Watson, and apparently she's super duper poor, y'all. And I was this kind of poor. I was this kind of poor. My car would break down randomly, and I was, it was hard. It was really hard, but I had a really good support system of middle class white people because I live in Utah.
Yeah,
and and that's what she has. She has just middle class white people. Her parents have a home that they clearly own. It's not large, but it's got a nice big backyard. They entertain people in it. In fact, they have a barbecue in the movie, and they have a barbecue. They can afford a barbecue, right? Like, and the movie's trying to tell you, oh, they're so poor, but they're doing their best. Total Hollywood poor
idea
people.
Of poor.
Yeah, the Hollywood idea of poor, where it's like, no, they're, money's tough sometimes. Like, that middle class, that's not poor.
No, poor is like I'm eating Kraft macaroni and cheese with just water because I have nothing else to.
I'm eating leftover Kraft macaroni and cheese. Is what? Yeah, I saved this for later. Okay. So what? So she's driving a beater car, but apparently she can regularly rent a sea kayak. She can rent a sea kayak and just go sea kayaking by herself. And I'm like, oh, bitch, I was poor once. No, I did not. And we have wonderful outdoorsy things. My mother paid for that shit when I was poor. All right, that's what I did. And again, I had the privilege of having more of middle class family who helped me out. But anyway, it's fine. I can kind of relate to her. She's working a shit job, and she gets an interview at a great company. Like a great company, and she nails the interview. She gets the job, and she's starting at the bottom level. She's in customer service, which is shitty, but it's a great place to work. And then the movie starts to go weird, where they're trying to satirize involvement, where they're like, you didn't participate in our social media, and you didn't participate in our yoga, which is yoga with dogs, which is adorable in theory.
It's like goat yoga.
Yeah, it's not gonna work. It's not okay. You're gonna get that one terrier in there who just wants to lick everyone's faces, and in downward dog, that's just not gonna work for everyone. You're working on your it's okay, but that's fine.
Dog sniffing your asshole while you're doing stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Like that one that humps. And you're like, no, child's pose. I'm supposed to be relaxing and finding my breath right now. No. So Doga's a bad idea. Doga is a bad idea. But
so
anyway,
I can see why she canceled.
But then the movie takes a hard right into what the fuck is going on. This movie is terrible, you guys. It's delightful. Oh, I had so much fun. It was horrible. It was so bad. You guys, a guy gets death threats. He gets death threats on the internet for making elk antler chandeliers. You know, like those weird. They're made out of elk.
Yeah, they're
horns.
tacky as shit. I don't like them. But
They're tacky as shit. And I don't care for them either. And they don't kill every deer. I think most people know this. Elks shed their antlers. I don't know if you guys know this.
Some people don't know that.
Yeah, they do. And so he's like, I don't kill any deer. And I'm getting death threats. And he's like confronted her at her work. And people are filming this like, go kill another deer. Like they were trying to claim. And he was like, I wasn't even online. Like this is an outrage. Like he's trying to claim like, oh, you guys, but it gets even better because I'm going to spoil the ending for you right now. All right. It's just.
So skip forward 30 seconds to a minute from now if you don't want to hear the ending of it. But this sounds like it's going to be winning the Golden Raspberry this year.
It's wonderful. So the ending is she confronts the CEO while he's addressing the entire company on stage. She confronts him, calls him out, outs the CEO, Tom Hanks, and COO, Patton Oswalt. And Tom Hanks turns to Patton Oswalt and says, we're so fucked. Then he threatens Emma Watson, May something in the movie, threatens her. And then she gives a speech about how, aren't you sick of private and public being different? No, I'm not. And then she walks out a door and the movie ends.
That's it.
So this, sorry, I skipped the part where a guy dies. So a guy dies. She calls the CEO out. He threatens her.
And she quits.
Leaves. The movie ends. No, she didn't quit.
She
didn't quit. She just walked out a door. She clearly did not quit. They make that, but that's the movie. Oh my God, you guys, this was atrocious. And the acting was terrible. And there's clearly parts where they like dubbed in dialogue after the fact, where like they clearly had other dialogue going on. And the actors don't believe it. Oh, my favorite part. Just real quick. My favorite part is she has instigated a worldwide search of a fugitive from the law. A woman, interesting, Emma, who killed her kids. Rare. If we're going to go for fugitives who are on the lam, maybe go for all the guys that have done things, most of the crime.
Just to fill you guys in here a little bit. There are currently 58 reviews in for this movie from the professionals on Rotten Tomatoes, and it's at 17%.
Yeah, it is.
And usually you could say, okay, well maybe it's just a critical failure, and maybe the fans like it. No. So there's 13,000 reviews in for it right now, and it's at 27%. This movie is a stinker.
It's bad. Okay, so she's live in front of the whole company again, because they do this over and over where you're like having to attend your annual all attend meeting at your company. You know, the one that you have to go to, and then you end up feeling guiltily like engaged by it. That one. But they do it every week apparently in the movie. And I don't know when these people do work, in fact. But so she's addressing the entire company and she's finding a fugitive, and she opens it up to all the internet. Apparently 80% of the internet uses their service. That's the site. They actually cite that.
That's a lot.
80%. 80% uses their service. She opens it up to all the internet, and a guy pops up with a funny. He's like, "Is this her, the fugitive that they're trying to find?" And it's the Scarecrow from Wizard of Oz, like the original, the Scarecrow. And it's like, She's like, "Let's get serious, guys." And my thought was, no, there would be just, but is this her? It's a dick. But is this her? It's a dick. Dicks. Dicks. Penis. Like, that's all it would be. That's all it would be.
Non-stop wall-to-wall penis.
Just dicks. Just so many dicks. Just so many dicks in one, like, goat vagina. And it would be a goat vagina. Like, just one, like, right in the middle. And it didn't happen, but I imagined it, and I started laughing in the theater in this moment. You guys, don't go see it in theaters. It's too expensive. But like when it comes out on Netflix, give it a watch. You'll have a great time.
So I bought my tickets for Guardians, and I can't wait to go see that. So just wait till a good movie to come out instead of this one.
Go see Guardians. Don't go see Circle. I know you had high hopes. I had high hopes. It was atrocious. It was atrocious. It was so much fun. It was atrocious.
We'll have to do that one for the patrons. We'll have to do that for the patrons when it comes out.
That way it was the worst. It was
good bad.
It was so good bad. It was the sci-fi that we love. It was trying to be the sci-fi that we love.
It was
that challenges our concepts of the future and makes us think about ourselves. But it wasn't. It was so good.
Here's Felicia's review and a bullet point for you. It's Birdemic with great actors and great filming and good special effects, but it's still Birdemic.
So good. I loved it so much. It was terrible. Don't go see it in theaters.
Galaxy.